Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel General Hospital Official. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Isaiah saves Sonny's life, for now. Sonny lay at the bottom of the boxing ring, unable to reach his phone and call for assistance. Isaiah eventually approached Sonny and asked him to take some deep breaths. Sonny acknowledged to becoming lightheaded while Isaiah dialed 911. When the paramedics arrived, they cared for Sonny and returned his heart rate to normal. Isaiah advised Sonny that he should be admitted to the hospital for observation, but Sonny declined. "With all due respect, that's not gonna happen," he told me. Isaiah inquired if Sonny had ever felt these pains before. Sonny swore him to silence before speaking further word. He couldn't look vulnerable to his business rivals. Sonny acknowledged that he had experienced soreness previous to his workout. Isaiah was surprised to learn that 20 years ago, Sonny was shot in the chest, causing his heart to stop. Sonny was upset to find that he needed to see a cardiologist because this was likely to become a chronic issue. "If you ignore this, you will have a heart attack or stroke very soon. You've got a ticking time bomb in your chest," Isaiah told you bluntly. As Valentine was arguing with Dante and Lulu, someone put up a rifle on a roof across from the cafe and took aim. Before any shots were fired, Dante told Valentine that he was not there as a cop. He was simply in Prague to support Lulu. When a bullet flew through the cafe's window, Valentine grabbed Charlotte and escaped. Lulu informed Dante that she had put a tracker in Charlotte's backpack, so they followed her. Sadly, they discovered the tracker in a plant outdoors, indicating that Valentine knew where to look and had located it. Lulu wanted to go aimlessly across Prague looking for them, but Dante stopped her. They returned to the cafe and spoke with the police. Lulu was still reeling from what had occurred. "This was everything I was trying to avoid. Valentine getting shot by God knows who and Charlotte right in the line of fire," Lulu said. Sasha met with Michael in his office to have a private conversation. Michael told her that he thought he and Willow will divorce and that he needed her aid. Sasha was astonished to learn Willow had filed for legal separation so swiftly. Sasha was similarly surprised to learn that Willow would listen to Nina. Michael indicated that during the custody battle, he may have to reveal Willow and Drew's affair. Sasha knew Michael wanted her to keep quiet about their drunken one-night stand. Michael explained to Sasha about divorce from the perspective of a child, and he didn't want his children to go through what he did while watching Carly and Sonny fight. He wanted everything to run smoothly as possible. Sasha then startled Michael by informing him that she was leaving town. "You just found out that you have this big, beautiful family in the Scorpios. I don't want you to leave that all behind because of me," Michael told you. Sasha told Michael that this was not why she was going. "I don't have a choice, Michael, I'm pregnant," Sasha told a surprised Michael. He wondered why she was so hesitant to deliver him the news. Michael wanted to help Sasha as much as possible, but she was apprehensive. "I knew that if I told you that you would want to be a father to this child, but I don't want you involved," Sasha responded. Sasha told Michael that he was a good parent, which confused him. Why wouldn't he want her around their baby? "Raising a child as a Quartermain and a Corinthos would have way too many complications. I really don't want my child exposed to that kind of danger," Sasha told me. Michael disliked the thought of pretending he wasn't the baby's father, but he was willing to follow Sasha's desires. Willow was happy and surprised when Drew stopped by the hospital to see her at work. Her shift had just ended, so she was free to speak. Willow said that Lucas' Christmas Eve words had hurt her, but she did not want to linger on them. Drew was focused on the future. "I suddenly see all these possibilities that I could never have dreamed of before," he told me. Drew was almost ready to go for DC, since Port Charles had skipped New Year's Eve and the 118th Congress was about to be sworn in. Willow and Drew couldn't stop gushing over each other, with Willow saying Drew would do amazing things as a congressman and Drew saying he could recognize Willow's voice in a crowded football stadium. Drew congratulated Willow with helping him win the election and invited her to his swearing-in ceremony. Willow had to decline due to the public nature of the event. Willow logically inquired, "Do you want a scandal before you even enter office?" Drew was eventually able to persuade Willow to participate. Ava repeatedly knocked on Alexis' office door until she let her in. Ava indicated that she was aware that Alexis was the new trustee of the Cassadine fortune and she wanted the divorce settlement portion of the fortune returned. "I'm not asking for a gift here, Alexis. That money is mine," Ava stated. All Alexis could do was giggle at Ava's face. "It gives me more pleasure than it should to tell you that the Cassadine estate doesn't owe you a dime," Alexis replied with a laugh. Ava wasn't ready to give up, so she removed her coat and prepared to fight. She claimed that her marriage to Nicholas was difficult, hence she was entitled to the divorce settlement. Alexis mentioned that Ava didn't actually marry a wealthy man. Spencer had all the money, and Ace now has all of it. Ava could appeal with Ace, but she'd have to wait until he turned 21. Ava accused Alexis of enjoying the entire thing. "I must say that it's the only perk in a job I never asked for," Alexis said. Alexis argued that the law stated Ava was not entitled to the money, but Ava refused to believe her. "Alexis, with all your flaws, you're not stupid. You could figure out a way to help me if you really wanted to," she went on. Alexis refused to hear another thing and told Ava to go. Anna paid Brennan a visit in his metro courtroom. She wanted to chat about Valentine being in Prague. Brennan continued to maintain that he had no idea where Valentine was, but Anna refused to believe him. Colette soon called and informed Brennan that Valentine and Charlotte had successfully escaped the bistro. After Brennan hung up, Anna tossed him, and he collapsed to the ground. Anna stated that she wanted his complete attention for what she was going to say. Emma informed her that she had met a man with an Australian accent who claimed to know Anna from the WSB. "That was the first and the last time you will ever speak to Emma Scorpio Drake," Anna told her. Anna didn't care when Brennan explained that he met Emma by chance. "Emma is off limits," she announced. Next on General Hospital. Sonny delivers big news to Jason. Lulu rips into Dante. Sasha confides in Felicia. General Hospital Winter 2025 Preview, Unexpected Romances, Explosive Villainous Return, and Violent Exit. General Hospital spoilers warn that fans can prepare for a tumultuous 2025. The soap's head writers, Chris Van Etten and Elizabeth Corte, recently spoke with TV Insider, providing a major sneak peek at what's in store for the land of Port Charles in the new year. General Hospital spoilers: new romances plus a scary goodbye. According to GH Spoilers, a romance is in the works between two persons who have been causing a stir among viewers. During their interview, Corte and Van Etten acknowledged that Sasha Corbin and Jason Morgan are a new super pair to watch out for, with the GH head writers stating that the two will be in each other's orbit more in 2025. GH fans are aware that Sasha is currently pregnant with Michael Corinthos' child, and Corte and Van Etten explain that, per Michael's desire, Jason will be directed towards Sasha. Speaking of which, Michael and Willow Corinthos will remain at odds as a result of her one-night fling with Drew Quartermaine in the new year. Fans are aware that Michael will be leaving Port Charles soon, so Corte and Van Etten did hint at his impending departure, noting that a shocking act of violence has his plans go up in smoke. More unexpected couples are on the horizon, including Tracy Quartermaine and Martin Gray, but fans should also brace themselves for an intriguing alliance between Jen Sidwell and Lucy Coe. In fact, the GH writers highlighted that Sidwell will establish roots in the small town by 2025, which would present some challenges for Mayor Laura Collins. In addition, Sonny Corinthos will face a crisis, and Laura must decide whether she wants to support him or step aside. GH spoilers: more sparks and reunions. In other 2025 romance news, sparks will continue to burn between Jack Brennan and Carly Spencer, as well as Rick Lansing and Ava Jerome. With that said, GH's head writers also note that Elizabeth Baldwin is still far from Rick's mind. Nonetheless, he'll have to battle with her other ex-husband when she and Lucky Spencer work together to clear her name in the Digitalis Hospital scandal that will shake the little town. It appears that during the week of December 30th to January 3rd, reports will confirm that Dex Heller died as a result of this, and Liz will likely be relieved of her position as head nurse. Despite the turbulence, the GH head writers assure that Lucky and Liz's relationship will be apparent. Still, as they grow closer to discovering the truth, Cyrus Renaud will get closer to them as well. Across town, GH head writers tell TV Insider that while Lulu Spencer is still in love with Dante Falconeri, she will try to avoid pursuing these feelings because he is still suffering the death of Sam McCall. Having said that, the writers warn Lulu that the more she waits, the more likely she is to find herself looking at someone else, and the same is true for Dante. Van Etten and Quartet also suggest that Brad Cooper's attempt to reclaim Lucas Jones' heart will be thwarted when an attractive new stranger joins the scene. Furthermore, the GH writers guarantee that fans of Vanna will see the Anna Devane/Valentine Cassadine love tale continue. Quartet and Van Etten predict that Valentine will get into problems in Prague. Will Anna rescue him out of this mess? Meanwhile, Trina Robinson and Kai Taylor will strengthen their friendship as the undergrads face intrigue, adventure, and crisis. General Hospital spoilers: Selena Wu's return will bring tension to Curtis Ashford and Portia Robinson's marriage. Brooklyn Quartermaine Chase and Harrison Chase will also face challenges, which appear to be the result of BLQ's secret. Interestingly, Jordan Ashford and Isaiah Gannon, a newbie pseudo-couple, will also face an obstacle. Will they end before they even get started? Are you looking forward to what's to come on GH in 2025? A life-changing decision. Tension rises in today's General Hospital spoilers. Curtis warns Nina, Lulu lashes out at Dante, Valentine attempts to protect Charlotte, Sasha informs Felicia, Michael takes control, and Sonny decides it's time for a change. Nina receives counsel from Curtis during a meeting in his office. I strongly advise you to do the same, he suggests. Is he advising that she keep her distance from Drew? Will Nina even listen to what he's asking her to do? In Prague, Lulu continues to resent Dante for following her and derailing her attempt to separate Charlotte from Valentine and bring her home with her. You squandered my only opportunity, she shouts. Meanwhile, following the gunman's attempt on their lives, Valentine reminds Charlotte that she must listen to him if they are to stay one step ahead of those who are hunting him. You have to follow my rules to stay safe, he insists. At the hospital, Sasha sits down with Felicia to catch up. I want you to know what's going on, she explains. But will Sasha simply inform her about her plans to leave Port Charles, or will she also confess her pregnancy? Michael's life is currently in terrible shambles, with Willow divorcing him and Sasha carrying his child, yet he has complete control over Aurora Media. No problem, he confidently tells someone. I can take care of that. Following the incident at the boxing gym, Sonny refused to exhibit any indications of weakness by visiting a cardiologist, but it appears he has been encouraged to make some changes in his lifestyle. We're gonna have to change how we run the business, he informs Jason. But, will he explain why? General Hospital spoilers: will Dex's lover permanently remove Cyrus from the equation? Jocelyn Jax is prepared to go all in and let her instincts take over. According to General Hospital spoilers, Joss is mourning more than just the loss of her boyfriend, Dex Heller. Driven by grief and a passionate desire for justice, she will investigate his death. By doing so, the woman may blur the distinction between ethics and personal judgment. What's Joss up to? Check out! According to General Hospital spoilers, Dex's autopsy report reveals that his death was not as simple as it appeared. Joss refuses to let it go, and her search for answers grows more intense by the day. She has already contacted her allies, including Jason Morgan and Jack Brennan. However, playing it safe isn't enough for her anymore. Elizabeth Quartet and Chris Van Etten, the show's co-head writers, revealed some enticing details to TV Insider. They wrote, Jocelyn takes desperate measures to find Dex's killer. Doing so will put her at a crossroads. The duo also said that Jocelyn's decision would transform her life in ways she never imagined. Jocelyn's search for justice may lead her directly to Cyrus Renault, who has caused enough pain. All hell will break out if she connects the connections and discovers that Cyrus sealed Dex's fate with a blade. What is she going to do next? We feel calling the cops isn't her style anymore. Can Joss take out Cyrus? Furthermore, this revenge is personal, and she may breach all the rules. Will Jocelyn assign Jason the duty of apprehending Dex's killer? Because Cyrus will be tied to Sam McCall's death, the man may accept her offer without hesitation. So, that is one compelling possibility. However, we are talking about Joss. Yep, I was dreaming of a fairy tale with Dex not too long ago. Her grief and wrath will overcome her, and she may decide to take matters into her own hands. Don't be surprised if she confronts Cyrus herself, setting up the greatest spectacular showdown Port Charles has ever witnessed. And let's not forget the irony, Joss almost split up with Dex over his attempt to assassinate Cyrus. Charlotte's moment of truth. What to expect from General Hospital. After someone attempted to shoot her papa, Charlotte was forced to make a difficult decision. Thankfully, Valentine is well and no one else has been wounded, but Charlotte is shaken, and Lulu believes her point has been reached. Charlotte is in no way safe with Valentine, and being on the run is exacerbating her trauma. However, she must make up her own mind about what she wants to accomplish. Charlotte is faced with the difficult decision of whether to stay with her father or return to Port Charles with her mother to live a normal adolescent life with her friends. Meanwhile, Lulu is upset with Dante for spoiling her chance to reclaim Charlotte. Dante simply takes it like a man as Lulu rages on. Was that really Lulu's last chance to bring her daughter home? Sonny stuns Jason after collapsing in the boxing ring owing to chest issues. Sonny is forced to reflect on his life and the future. A moment like that would cause anyone to contemplate about their future, and Sonny does precisely that. In fact, he begins to make new plans after Isaiah warns him that his heart is a ticking time bomb. Jason is taken aback when Sonny informs him that everything is changing and that they will have to find a new way to conduct business. Jason isn't sure what's happened to his friend. Will Sonny tell him the truth about what happened in the boxing gym? Sasha opens up now that she has told Michael about the baby. She feels more comfortable discussing what is truly going on with her. She tells Felicia that she is leaving town. Felicia is startled because Sasha has been getting to know her new family and appears to fit in well with the Scorpios. Will Sasha tell Felicia the truth about her pregnancy? She promised Michael that she would not name him as the baby's father, but the truth is likely to come out eventually. Is Carly the solution to Sonny's new life on the ABC soap? Sonny Corinthos' life is about to take an unexpected turn. General Hospital teasers hint to health issues and romance switch-ups for Sonny as he considers what actually important. As Carly's romance with Natalia fades, her newfound independence may open up new possibilities. Let's get the whole story. General Hospital spoilers. Sonny's mob exit. General Hospital spoilers show Port Charles's favorite mobster at a crossroads. It all starts when he receives a violent knock to the heart at the boxing gym. He collapses to the ground mid-workout, indicating that he requires some TLC. Despite this troubling circumstance, there is a silver lining. Our projections suggest that this medical wake-up call will cause Sonny's gang life to take a backseat. If Sonny ceases his harmful behavior, life may once again open the door to better things. How about some quality family time or a chance at love with a familiar lovely face? Yes, romance may knock on Sonny's door and make him happy. Furthermore, the writers for GH have been pushing Sonny and Natalia Ramirez together. But let's be honest, the sparks between them are barely flickering, and people aren't drooling over this couple. So, how does this affect Sonny's love life? Romancing a new face would be too much of a burden, especially with all the health issues. Is Carly Sonny's future? Interestingly, Carly Spencer is currently flying solo. Sure, she has feelings for Jack Brennan, but their relationship isn't etched in stone yet. However, with secrets that Jack thought were secure coming back to bother him, Carly may want to reconsider her decisions. She could even run back into Sonny's arms or bed. Remember when Carly pretended to hook up with Sonny to provide him an alibi for John Kate's death? Furthermore, it offered supporters hope for a reunion that never happened. What if it only got delayed? Sonny's departure from the mafia life, combined with his health issues, could pave the way for his romance with Carly. Lulu blames Dante after Valentine and Charlotte flee. Isaiah saves Sonny. Alexis Davis eventually opened her door to Ava Jerome again. Still, she said there was nothing she could do to assist Ava in reclaiming her divorce settlement. Ava believed Alexis could accomplish anything if she truly wanted to, but it was evident that Alexis was not interested. After Ava cautioned that this was not over, she stormed out. In the boxing gym, Isaiah Gannon came to Sonny Corinthos' rescue, suspecting he was suffering from atrial fibrillation. After Isaiah summoned some EMTs, Sonny was given an 4 bag and told he couldn't just let this go. Isaiah urged Sonny to go to GH, warning that if he did not get treatment, he might suffer a heart attack or stroke. Sonny vowed Isaiah to silence, but the excellent doctor cautioned him about the ticking time bomb in his chest. Drew Quartermain arrived at the hospital just as Willow Corinthos' shift was ending. Drew eventually mentioned that he would be sworn in soon, so he persuaded Willow to attend the ceremony in Washington and bring Wiley Corinthos. In Michael Corinthos' office, he warned Sasha Gilmore Corbin that he was likely to divorce Willow, thus her romance with Drew could have to go public. Sasha assumed Michael didn't want their one-night stand exposed, so she announced she was leaving town and eventually revealed she was pregnant. Michael recognized he was the father and was ready to stand up, but Sasha did not want that. Sasha hailed Michael as a fantastic father, but she didn't want her baby to grow up as a Quartermain or Corinthos because of all the drama in their families. Furthermore, Sasha was concerned about mob violence, which she believed would only complicate Michael's custody case. Michael eventually agreed to Sasha's proposal, but he required her to do something for him in return. In Prague, Valentin Cassadine was shot in a cafe. Once the glass shattered, mayhem ensued, allowing Valentin to flee with Charlotte Cassadine. Lulu and Dante Falconeri attempted to pursue them, but they soon discovered Valentin had dropped the tracker Lulu had hidden in her purse. Dante convinced Lulu that they needed assistance, so they contacted the cops and ensured that an APB was issued. However, Lulu thought that was her only chance to get Charlotte back to Port Charles, so she scolded Dante for squandering it. Outside, Colette Gerard was revealed to be the sniper who targeted Valentin, so she called Jack Brennan to notify him that Valentin had escaped with Charlotte. Brennan also had to deal with an enraged Anna Devane, who tossed and chained him to a chair. Anna had heard about Brennan's conversation with Emma Drake, and she wanted to make it plain that her granddaughter was off limits. Brennan believed Anna was being overdramatic and tried to brush it off as a joke. Nonetheless, Brennan became serious in the end and predicted a drastically different conclusion if Anna attempted something like this again. According to General Hospital teasers, Anna will remain wary of Brennan and his abilities, so stay tuned for updates on any shocking news that may emerge. Ava and Rick, a dangerous duo, shake things up in Port Charles. In the growing drama of Port Charles, Ava Jerome and Rick Lansing are getting closer to becoming the town's newest power couple. These two crafty characters, known for their devious methods and fiery personalities, have the potential to form an explosive alliance. As sparks fly and alliances form, the community is abuzz with anticipation for this dynamic duo's future. The magnetism of Ava and Rick. Ava Jerome is one of the most complex characters in Port Charles. She is a devoted mother to Avery, but she has a dark side that makes her both feared and admired. Ava's ability to charm and manipulate has earned her as many adversaries as fans, yet her strength and depth continue to captivate those around her. Rick Lansing's return to town has sparked plenty of controversy. Rick isn't exactly Port Charles's favorite person, given his dubious past and tendency to trip on toes. His entrance was welcomed with mistrust, except for warm greetings from his daughter Molly and longtime confidant Elizabeth. What started as a business relationship between Ava and Rick has quickly evolved into something more. When Ava found herself in severe need of legal assistance, her friend Nina urged Rick to intervene. His expert legal knowledge and understanding demeanor proved helpful, and their professional collaboration evolved into a personal relationship. Shared goals and common enemies. Ava and Rick have more than just a shared understanding, they also share a common opponent, Sonny Corinthos. Ava's custody battle for Avery has put her squarely in Sonny's crosshairs, and Rick's willingness to back her in this struggle has further fueled the tension. They're working together to ensure that Ava gets custody of her daughter, which is sure to enrage the mob boss. This alliance, founded on their shared hate for Sonny, has all the makings of a high-stakes confrontation. Rick's strategic thinking and Ava's unwavering devotion could make them a formidable partnership, but their plans are not without risks. Romantic sparks fly. The relationship between Ava and Rick grows stronger as they spend more time together. Whether it's their biting banter at dinner or their joint planning against Sonny, their bond becomes stronger by the day. Their relationship promises to be as explosive as it is unpredictable, with plenty of delicious drama for fans to enjoy. However, in typical General Hospital form, this burgeoning relationship will not be without obstacles. Barriers on the horizon. Rick's complicated romantic history is one potential hurdle. His ex-wife Alexis Davis is still a thorn in his side, and while their relationship is far from harmonious, their common love for their daughter Molly keeps them together. When Rick was about to kiss Ava on Christmas, Alexis' call for aid interrupted the moment. Although Rick prioritized his daughter over his ex, there's always the possibility that old scars would re-emerge and hamper his relationship with Ava. Elizabeth Weber, another person from Rick's past, may also pose a difficulty. Rick has never quite moved on from his feelings for her. Fortunately for Ava, Elizabeth appears to be rekindling her affair with Lucky Spencer, which may remove her as a threat to Ava and Rick's budding connection. Ava's romantic history is equally convoluted. Even though Nicholas Cassadine is still in prison, her turbulent relationship with him looms large. When he is released, there is no telling what drama will ensue between the two former lovers. Ava and Nicholas' volatile relationship has left wounds, and the potential of unresolved emotions affects her future with Rick. Ava and Rick, a recipe for drama. The coupling of Ava Jerome and Rick Lansing is a formula for spectacular explosions. Both characters deliver a mix of charm, danger, and unpredictability that will have audiences on the edge of their seats. Their mutual grudge against Sonny adds interest, and their unmistakable chemistry suggests a romance that is both passionate and turbulent. The road ahead. Ava and Rick's path is plagued with hurdles, but that is part of what makes them such an intriguing couple to follow. Whether they're plotting against Sonny, navigating old fires, or building a new road together, their trip will be filled with surprises. Will Ava and Rick have a sustainable relationship, or will their personal baggage and the chaos of Port Charles drive them apart? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain, their story is only beginning. Chaos and conflict in Port Charles, dramatic twists ahead. Port Charles inhabitants are about to experience another flurry of secrets, betrayals, and high-stakes confrontations. As relationships are strained and new alliances form, the stakes for some of General Hospital's most cherished characters have never been higher. Let's take a deeper look at what's coming ahead. Michael's deal with Sasha. Michael Corinthos is in the midst of yet another tricky issue. In a private meeting with Sasha Gilmore, Michael agrees to her proposal but adds a condition: "I'll agree to your plan. But I need you to do something for me in exchange." Sasha's unexpected pregnancy announcement has already struck shockwaves through their lives, and she may be planning to depart Port Charles for a fresh start. If she asks Michael for financial assistance, the situation could worsen even further. Michael's readiness to compromise suggests unresolved feelings or a larger scheme in the works. Drew's questionable proposal to Willow. Drew Kane's relationships, particularly with Willow Tate, continue to cause controversy. His invitation to Willow was, "What do you say?" Coming to DC seems innocent enough on the surface, yet his manner leaves something to be desired. Willow's hesitant response to his offer raises eyebrows. Is Drew's offer motivated by a secret goal, or is he just attempting to help her? In any case, Drew's arrogance is getting on the nerves of many people in Port Charles, and his cocky demeanor is going to backfire. Ava's desperate appeal to Alexis. Ava Jerome faces financial disaster after losing her Cassadine divorce settlement. Desperate for help, she comes to Alexis Davis with an anguished plea: "Please return it to me." The once wealthy Ava is now dealing with the consequences of her relationship to the Cassadine fortune. What happened to the clean money that she inherited from the Jerome crime family? Ava's current situation is a harsh reminder of how far she has fallen, and how desperate she is to rise again. Valentine's showdown with Dante. Valentine Cassadine finds himself in a tense confrontation with Dante Falconeri, warning him, "If you think I won't make a scene in front of my daughter, you are sadly mistaken." However, the real drama begins when a sniper fires through the cafe window, leaving Valentine with no choice but to act. Valentine's situation has deteriorated to the point where his daughter Charlotte's safety is jeopardized. This life-or-death crisis may compel Valentine to make difficult decisions about how far he will go to defend his family. Sonny's health crisis escalates. Sonny Corinthos remains in a dangerous position, lying in the center of the boxing ring, gripping his chest in distress. His health problem looks to be more severe than previously imagined, raising the possibility that he will require open-heart surgery. If Sonny is sidelined by a major medical procedure, he becomes vulnerable not only to his rivals, but also to the mysterious hospital assassin who uses digitalis. The potential for disaster in both Sonny's personal and professional life is enormous, as his absence would leave a power vacuum in the mob world. Anna's fierce warning. Meanwhile, Anna Devane is engrossed in her own high-stakes drama. She sends a terrifying message to an unknown adversary: Emma is off limits. Anna's protective instincts are on full display, and her cryptic threat implies that someone is after her granddaughter. Whoever dares to challenge Anna will surely regret underestimating her. The road ahead. As tensions grow and disputes worsen, Port Charles residents confront an uncertain future. From Michael's hidden bargain with Sasha to Ava's quest to retrieve her money, each subplot is fraught with intrigue and suspense. Will Drew's arrogance jeopardize his alliances? Can Valentine protect his daughter in the face of danger? And how can Sonny manage his health problem while keeping control of his empire? Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.